NicknLex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going? So tonight,
Woo!
Tonight we're going to do a request for our dear JK.
Yes.
And what do we got?
This is his legacy request. On Patreon, the highest tier, the legacy tier, you get access to all of the full albums that we've uploaded. You also get to nominate a full album for the monthly poll. And of course, you get one guaranteed song request per month. And this is what he chose. He's doing Walk on the Wild Side by Lou Reed. From his Transformer album 1972. Very excited to do this. Remember that movie Wild Things? Wild Thing with
Oh, I think I watched it once.
No, Wild
Things.
Things?
I mean, I remember the movie that you just pulled up.
No, not this one.
Oh. Okay.
Anyways, this song is in that movie. I love that movie. It's with, I don't even want to go on because I don't even remember the actors. But it's a really cute one where they drive in the car.
Yes. Yes,
Wild
I remember
Thing.
you showed me a movie with these. It's from the 80s, and it's Antonio Banderas' wife.
Yes. What is her name?
Just put in Antonio Banderas, and you'll see the wife, and then we'll know.
Oh, Melanie Griffith.
See, Melanie Griffith,
Yes.
one of her early. That's one of the first movies that you showed me.
Yes. Wild Thing. It just didn't come up. That's sad. Something Wild.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
Something Wild.
Okay.
I remember
Something
this.
Wild. This song is in that movie. And that's really, I think, the only time I've ever heard it.
And he's the Jeff
Daniels, exactly.
And Ray Liotta is the bad guy, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There you go.
I love this movie so much. Anyways, so going back to the song that JK chose. Sorry. I was like so sure that it was called Wild Things. And then I looked it up and I'm like, oh boy. He said that there's a lot to say about the song, both lyrically and musically. But for now, I'll say this is probably the edgiest song to ever become a radio hit. I don't think it would be allowed on the radio today.
Wow.
So for me, I'm
Let's
like
check out the
super
lyrics.
interested because the only time I've heard this song is in that movie. And I've never I didn't even know it was an edgy song or anything. So I'm very curious to now listen to it with new ears.
In movies, they only put like the chorus or something.
That's true.
It's not like the real message of the song. It's just like the riff or the lick.
That's what I remember. I don't think I've ever heard the full 4 minutes of
like in Terminator, it's dun, 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 dun. And then he says like bone bad to the bone like one time, and that's the whole that's like, oh, now I've heard the song. You haven't.
Yeah.
Right. So
that's a funny story about that song. Anyways, thank you, JK. Let's get started. You guys, if you're enjoying the video and our silly conversations, please give it a like and subscribe. Let's go.
72.
I'm pulling up the lyrics.
Holly came from Miami, FLA, hitchhiked away across USA, plucked her eyebrows on the way, shaved her legs, and then he was a she. She says, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side.
Okay.
Said, hey honey, take a walk on the wild side.
I didn't know that it was about that.
Candy came from out on the island.
I love the subtle guitar.
In the back room, she was everybody's darling.
Bass even stronger.
But she never lost her head, even when she was given head. She says, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. And the colored girls go do 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 do.
Yeah, that bass, huh? It's like a
Little
standing
Joe
face.
never once gave it away.
Good. Your ear is.
Everybody had to pay and pay. A hustle here and a hustle there. New York City is the place where they said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey Joe, take a walk on the wild side.
Almost, it seems like two bass. Like one, and then
Oh, you're right.
like a fretlet.
Sugar
right.
Plum Fairy came and hit the streets, looking for soul food and a place to eat. Went to the Apollo, you should have seen him go, go, go. They said, hey sugar, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Alright. Ha. Jackie is just speeding away. Thought she was James Dean for a day. Then I guess she had to crash. Valium would have helped that patch. I said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey honey, take a walk on the wild side. And the colored girls say, do 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 do.
Beautiful. And very tasty.
Violin.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Just like 35 seconds.
Yeah,
Like, give me 4 bars. Beautiful, huh? That outro, that
So
sax.
good.
Wow.
That was
So
so
good.
okay. I can say this is my first time listening to this song, really, to hearing this song, because
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
had no idea like really what it meant. I just remember the do 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 do
That's
do,
it.
do, and then, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side.
that's it.
That's it. Like I don't
Yeah.
remember
That's
anything
what basically what they
about
do in movies.
really
but
what he's saying, and it's
Yeah.
really, I like the message of the song. And yes, I can see how it was very controversial, and of course
for the time.
talking about for even now, like JK said, I mean, it's just talking about a lot of like just things that are not socially acceptable, really. And the places, although now the lyrics of the songs are like, whoa,
Like, oh my
because like,
God.
I mean, I'm going to say it, just the most controversial thing that they said was like giving head and doing all these things,
But, I mean, what?
but now in songs,
like it's
what,
so much worse.
it's
Like
just
any
like-
song, and I mean, those get played on the radio, and the only thing that they do is they remove that word.
the
And
F
they kinda
word.
like,
Yeah.
and they just kind of like, they don't even. It's not like you hear a bleep. It's just like not spoken. It's just
Cut
like
out.
they're like blah 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 blah. Like that word is not
Right.
being, because it's a radio edit.
Right.
But it's way worse today.
I think so too.
like, bro.
Although,
No?
like, and
Nothing was offensive.
I think
nothing
maybe-
was offensive. I mean, back in the day, maybe, but I think today is way more. Like, it's just like everybody is so
Edgy.
offended.
yeah,
that's the
true.
problem. So that's why it wouldn't be allowed on the radio, because everybody throws such a fit.
Right.
Everybody's so offended nowadays. But I understand it. Sometimes there's a little bit people that go a little bit too far.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that's why we live in like this culture that is always kind of like on edge, like, oh, you can't say that, and you can't do this, and I get it, because it's like it's I don't know. It's because of the internet.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And there's many words we can't say, and it is what it is, man. But I think there was nothing really offensive. Yes, it was edgy, and there was some sex talk and some drugs.
I think what might make it a little bit controversial would be that he is encouraging the exploration of such things.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
he is telling people like, hey, be adventurous, take the risks, do these morally questionable things, like just do them and take a walk on the wild side and just and go to New York and do this and do that and try this and try being a transvestite and try doing, you know, like it's like, why not just take the risk and take a walk on the wild side? You know, I think maybe that's why. It was also maybe it wasn't the words or the lyrics themselves. It was the meaning behind.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
like,
just I think that this became a hit is like that's what JK told us about. Like at the time, I think it was at the time this came out. This was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there were things going on way crazier.
Right.
I mean, so my mother says.
Yeah.
And your mom, I don't know. But yeah, today we just live in a society where it's kind of weird because all the stuff that does exist in lyrics, especially like rap, and I love rap. Don't get me wrong. And then what's the other music?
Reggaeton.
Reggaeton. I mean, if you speak Spanish, you know what I'm talking about. That's full on like porn talk.
Yeah.
So like, you know,
like
it's really
the one we just did.
I think it's like worse now than it was, but I think for the time, for the 70s, since it was more conservative, there was no like sex in movies, and it was just like, hey, you know, this is like TV and radio. We can't do this. So I understand how this was kind of like walking a fine line. He was walking on the wild side.
He was walking
with
on
the
the
song,
wild
but
side.
hey, it worked.
And
because
that's the message of the
like,
song.
People do like, you know, risky.
Yeah, of course.
The risky business.
Although some people, you know, they just don't take the risks, and then they stay in the 9 to 5, and then they don't take the trip, and then they don't, you know, like and I think that's what the song is saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, that baritone sax at the end, that was a nice surprise.
That sax was
really cool.
Sexier. That was the sexiest thing of the song. Those notes and the way he played them with such like care, and it was yes, a lot of improv and very fast, but still not too much. It wasn't, he didn't overplay. It was just like, hey, can you give me like a 25-second solo there, and like just
and it was
play
fading out.
Like play me into submission.
Yeah.
Done.
Fun fact, the sax was played by Ronnie Ross, who was David Bowie's childhood saxophone instructor.
Wow. That's
So
amazing.
that is
Thank you
cool.
for pulling up this fact.
Fun fact.
Very cool.
The drums were played by Richie Dharma using brushes.
So
That
was
I could
it
hear.
was it like a stand-up band?
It didn't say anything about that.
Can you look it up?
I was hoping. Let's see.
Because it almost seemed like the rhythm was being played by a stand-up, right?
You're right. There were like two different bass lines. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Both
sorry,
an
stand-up.
uptight double bass
upright
and an electric bass
See,
simultaneously.
so my ear does not
Your
lie.
ear is
And I
the
even
cauliflower.
think, and I even think that electric bass was fretless. But hey,
Yeah.
I don't know. But I love that
Very
I can
cool.
fish those things out. Like
I know.
it's just like,
That's why people love you.
and you're like a cauliflower ear. She just went to see her first MMA fight.
Yeah.
And
they
everybody
all had cauliflower ear.
but it's because you're on the mat, you know. So
Yeah.
it's what happened.
That was insane.
This was great.
This
Thank
was
you,
good.
JK.
Thank you, JK.
I think it was very, very good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I think that this was a time that people, you know, wanted to talk about things
Yeah,
that
I
there
think
couldn't before, you know.
And they were the rebels of their time. So long live the rebels, right? Who decided to talk about it and who decided to take the risks. And I like that.
Yes.
JK, let us know if we missed anything, if there was anything else that you wanted us to, discover about the song, or anyone else, leave it in the comments. If we, if there's any trivia or anything else that you would like us to know. But thank you for being here, for clicking on the video, for sharing your time with us. We appreciate you guys. If you would like to sponsor something like this, check out the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description, or check us out on Patreon. We would love to have more of you guys in every way, more likes, more comments, more love. We appreciate you all, and we hope to see you all in the next one.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.